it's Coach Crystal, and I'm here to talk to you about the holiday stress. Sometimes around this time of year, there can be a lot of extra food, extra drinks, extra social environments that we're in that just kind of throw us off of our game, right? Trust me, from experience, I know that at the time that New Year's rolls around, I'm often feeling bloated and like I've eaten just a bunch of things that I normally wouldn't eat. I'm tired, and I'm often going into the new year just being like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad the holidays are over. And I think it's partially because a lot of us are thinking about ourselves in the very near future version of ourselves. With my clients, we often future map in a way that we think about our future selves, right? And we think about that identity that we're creating for ourselves. A lot of positive change can happen in 3 months. So just dream with me for a moment. We've made it through the holidays, and 3 months from now is like the first day of spring. Warm weather, the sun is gonna be shining on us more days than it is now. We might be thinking about spring break or trips that we're taking that time of year. Summer is gonna be just around the corner. Think about that future version of yourself. A lot of times when we're faced with these decisions, especially around the holidays, right? Do I have that extra dessert? Do I get that extra drink? We're thinking about ourselves 3 minutes from now, right? Like Crystal 3 minutes from now is gonna be really happy that I ordered that extra Manhattan. But Crystal 3 hours from now might have a really bad headache because I decided to get that extra drink. Or Crystal 3 hours from eating that, extra bunch of carbs is going to feel really bloated and kind of uncomfortable because now I'm around people. And certainly myself 3 days from making that decision, I may be like, oh, why did I do that? I really didn't want that. Or why did I go to that party? Or why did I say yes to going to do that thing? Thinking about yourself a little bit long-term in the future can be really helpful. I think back to you 3 days ago. Did you maybe say yes to something you didn't really want to? Did you indulge in something that made you feel kind of like, I don't know why I even had that, didn't really enjoy that very much? Thinking about yourself 3 months ago, right, that past version of yourself, if you had maybe made some different choices 3 months ago, you might be a very different person today. Actually, I'm sure you would have been. Whether those changes would have been positive or negative, right? All of the decisions that we make have an effect on the future version of ourselves. So often we are just kind of stuck in that instant gratification mode. I invite you this week as we go through these holidays, we're in this together. I'm here to encourage you and cheer you on to think about that version of yourself 3 months from now when you're making those decisions. Heck, 3 hours from now, think about that version of yourself. Whatever version is easiest for you to picture and commit to, I want you to do that for yourself. When you're faced with the decision, use that 5-second rule from Mel Robbins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Better decision, committing to myself, the version of myself in 3 days. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got goals for March, choosing a better decision, right? And sometimes that can help us just feel more empowered and help us through those times during the holiday. Stay tuned for some extra tips and things that I'll be dropping here between now and New Year's to get us through the end of the year and go into 2022 feeling our best.